Welcome back to the Social Dictionary. Today we're going to talk about something very interesting. It's called the sandwich generation. You've heard of generations, the baby boomers, the Generation X, Generation Y, millennials, centennials, traditionalists, whatever. We're not talking about those generations today. We're going to talk about a phenomenon that could exist, a situation, a lifestyle that could exist, a variety of those generations. Today we talk about the sandwich generation. So, I'll be right back. You listen to the best voiceover guy ever. I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Like, share, and subscribe. Please leave your comments and question, and we may tailor the next video to you.
So, now that you're back, what is the sandwich generation? Why does it have such a strange name? The sandwich generation? Just like a sandwich that has bread on each side with something in the middle. Someone who's stuck in the sandwich generation is someone who is caring for both their children and an older generation. A aging mom, dad, or relative. A mentally handicapped parent or relative. A physically handicapped parent or relative. So, if you're taking care of both your kids and someone older than you, it could be very time-consuming, overwhelming. What are some of the problems that they experience? They experience physical problems. Sometimes they suffer with social problems, and sometimes it is very strenuous mentally on them. Let's start with physical. Think about it. Sometimes it's physically rough carrying around a baby. Why would I carry a baby like this? It's kind of hard without like a doll. But anyways, carrying around a baby, carrying around a toddler, chasing them around the house, etc., etc. Now let's think about adding to that, picking up an adult, putting them in their chairs, putting them in the bed, helping them walk, helping them go from a mobile chair to maybe a chair that they're sitting to eat dinner, watch TV, or relax or something. These things could be physically strenuous. A small person may have scenarios where they hurt their back. They physically wear themselves down or harm themselves trying to care for, trying to do what's right to their family that they care for, while they are chasing around, while they're trying to go to the soccer game, while they're trying to support their own kids. Things like stairs, things like bathtubs, things like kitchen tables, things like cupboards. All of these things are simple, normal things to people whose bodies function properly. But as people age and their bodies wear down, they lose this simple independence. An aging person who is mentally A-OK, they're just as sharp as they were in their 30s. Sometimes is physically incapable of getting something from the top shelf. Maybe they're physically incapable of coming down the stairs or going up the stairs, safely getting in and out of the tub, negotiating the dinner table, etc. These simple things not only wear down a person in the sandwich generation physically, but also socially, because a lot of their time is being consumed with the care and the safety of two different generations. While they're teaching the younger generation to do these things on their own, they are supervising the older generation so they don't drop something on themselves or they don't make a big mess that they're going to have to clean up anyways. These things become problems, and time that is added becomes time that they don't have with their husbands and wives, times with their friends, maybe their church, maybe whatever activity or hobby that they used to do prior to. And what you find is sometimes they're around people all the time. How could you say they don't have socialization with people out of your age group, out of your station in life, socialization that is out of necessity and passion because I love them is a little different than relaxed socialization, playing cards, whatever, that doesn't have any real consequence. A lot of times this lack of socialization results in, hey, you see people with, mom style or telling dad jokes. Is because they can't stay contemporary, they can't stay up to date because their time is being consumed caring for two different generations. Lastly, the lack of socialization, the harsh physical struggle sometimes will result in mental distress. Mentally, it is very overwhelming to not ever be able to do what you want to do because your life is dictated by the needs of the kids and Uncle Joe or mom or what have you. Sandwich generation. Very physically, mentally tiring when the person who cared for you, the person who was so strong, my strong mother, my strong father, is now incapable of being strong for you. You have to be strong for them, especially in old age when the people that have Alzheimer's, dementia, etc. Sometimes that is such a burden mentally on the child that is caring for them because sometimes they forget their name. Sometimes their moods can't be predicted. These type of things. Yeah, you're caring for somebody who doesn't remember who you are. You try to cheer them up with some good times that they may not remember, or what have you. So mental distress and mental burdens are also a part of this sandwich generation. So I would like to thank Miss Carol Abaya, hopefully I said that properly, for her nice research, things that I've read, and hopefully technology and forums and counseling can actually help these people that are in that weird but wonderful sandwich of a generation. It's a great thing for any society to have people that are willing to do such a thing. Hopefully that in the next couple years we see things that make this task, this station in life, easier and easier for them. Thanks for tuning in. Come on back. Please leave your comments about what you're talking about in your classes and what you want me to explain or my personal thoughts on it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep coming back to you. Be good to yourself and go have a sandwich.